To discuss this further, we're joined by Victor Teo in Singapore. He's a political scientist and an Indo-Pacific affairs analyst. Welcome back to the programme, Victor. Now, despite years of policy changes, the numbers keep worsening. Why have Beijing's incentives failed to reverse the decline in births? And what's fundamentally not working here?
Well, I think the problem with the population decline that is currently faced by China is not something that is uniquely Chinese. The East Asian economies of Japan and South Korea has the same kind of challenge, and China coming into this situation right now is sort of somewhat of a trend of the development of the East Asian economies. So I think a few things. First of all, I think traditionally the way people have to view work and the way people view family has changed. In particular, as the economy does better, everybody is kind of expecting to have better quality lives. Consequently, people want to have higher pay. They chase their work professionally in a more intense manner. And even women are entering the workplace and viewing work very differently from their mother's generation. So this is the first thing. I think the second thing is the challenges of the economic problems that the Chinese are facing now. With if you like the economy not doing so well, at least for most of the young people, they don't think that the economy is doing very well. I mean, I know that China is registering 5% growth this year, but at the grassroots level, I think people are still not very confident that they will be able to thrive in a short and medium term. And consequently, I think a lot of married couples are either postponing or they are deciding not deciding to limit the number of children that they have. So of course, the Chinese government have reacted with a lot of financial incentives, but I think the fundamental fact is that these incentives is not enough to address the cost of living concerns for these young people. So I think this is one set of problem. Second set has to do with out migration. A lot of successful young Chinese couples would like to seek better opportunities overseas. So a lot of them has chosen to migrate to other more developed countries. So I think this is contributing to the problem as well in China.
So what's the most immediate economic fallout of this demographic shift that Beijing is currently facing?
Well, I think there is a mismatch, first of all, of allocation of resources of labor. So a lot of companies complain that they cannot find enough people to work. I think what they are saying is that they cannot find enough qualified people to do the kind of work that they're looking for. A lot of young people say that they cannot find work. They cannot find work. So projecting forward, I think you know there will be the population pyramid is being reversed, and now going forward, the young people of today would have to support um, more parents and grandparents, so to speak. So they're going to have a hard time with social, if you like, social welfare issues. The second problem is that I think the Chinese are a little bit worried that in the long term, the shrinking workforce will be uh, difficult for them to meet the demands of the future economy. They will not be able to have the kind of manpower that they need to push the economy to greater heights. So even though they are projected to become the number one economy in the world, this population problem might be the constraining factor that will prevent them. So compared to the United States is still growing. And US is growing not only because of the people that are, people having kids, but also because a lot of young people are migrating to the country. Despite all that has happened, a lot of young people still believe that America is the place to live, and there's a lot of people from the third world trying to migrate to the US. China does not benefit from this, so we don't see people tearing the walls down trying to get into China to live there. So this is a big difference between China and US. Um, yeah.
All right, Victor Teo in Singapore. We'll leave it there for now. Thank you very much for your
Thank you
analysis.
so much.